Hello, welcome. It is night 2, and we're talking all things enhancement products, all things toys, all things lingerie. Okay, some of my favorite things are tonight, and I'm super excited for all the things that I get to show you. So, if you are here, please comment so that I know that you're here. I know that 6 o'clock is a busy time for a lot of people, whether it is dinner in your household or not, or getting kids home from school and starting the process of the evening, whatever it is. I know it can be a busy time. So if you're here, just drop a comment with me, whether you're watching on the replay or watching live. I wanted to go over a few announcement things so that everybody is on the same page going forward. So tonight we will do the same as last night, where I will be live at 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., and 9 p.m. to show you some products. All right. I will be catching up. I've been at work all day, so I will be catching up on any comments that you made throughout the day. I have like a stack of DMs that I still need to get through and a stack of text messages that I have not gotten a chance to reply to yet. So know that I will be doing that in between these lives. All right. So if I have not commented back to you yet, I've not added it to your cart yet, but don't worry, I will get it in there. All right. I'll make sure you see that I've got it in there. Okay. As far as last night, all of our dollar deals have dropped, and this is the first time that I've done $3 deals, and they are all still available at this point. There is a limit of 1 per customer per item. Okay, so if you want to do the Basic Instinct dollar deal, you're allowed to do that. You can also do a dollar deal of the Coochie and a dollar deal of the Chafe Escape. All right, you can snag all 3 of them, but you can only get 1 deal per kind. Okay. I know, Jenna, I see you on here. I know there was a question about application of Chafe Escape. This is like my godsend of a product. I am somebody that has always had thighs that rub together no matter what I have done in the gym or not, okay? It is just a fact of life, and I accept that, right? And Chafe Escape has been a miracle product for me because I don't have to plan around wearing spandex so that my legs don't rub together, okay? When you're applying it, you want to make sure your skin is dry, so don't apply directly out of the shower. You want to make sure that your skin is dry, and you're going to put just about a dime to nickel size amount on your fingertips. I rub it together and then rub on my thighs or underarms, under boobs, wherever there is rubbing taking place or chafing taking place. That's where you want to apply. Rub it in. As you're rubbing it in, it goes on as a lotion. It will then dry to a powder. When I say it dries to a powder, I mean that if I were to like rub my hand on this afterwards, it would turn white, like it is white powder. Okay, so depending on your clothing, make sure that you have washed your hands. Otherwise it will show up as powder on your clothing. Okay, yes, it is like such an incredible product. I keep it with me in my purse. Actually, I've used it on my 2 little ones because they also have them thighs, and I don't want them to be chafing either. Okay, this is a preventative product, not a healing product. Okay, so hear me when I say that if you are already chafed, this is not a product that I want you putting directly on your skin because it can burn. Okay, if you're already chafed. So this is what we use in order to prevent chafing. If you have already chafed, I would recommend using miracle oil to let that skin heal. Okay, a little bit of a difference there. All right, so we're going to talk tonight in this first video about enhancement products, but I want to give you some background education on this, on why we use enhancement products, how they can benefit us, and what things you need to know. So type this in the comments. Your brain is your largest sex organ. Okay, your brain is your largest sex organ. Most of us as vulva owners have brains that are very aware of everything else that is happening in life that may not involve sex. For example, if I'm cooking breakfast for my family and packing lunches for the day, and thinking about my never-ending to-do list, if my partner comes up behind me and smacks my butt, I'm not in that moment, right? I'm not in that moment of like, yeah, let's go. Let's go do this. No, my brain is in this space of what I'm doing. Okay. That number one, that is why foreplay is such a powerful, incredible experience, but it's also necessary to understand how our brains work with all of this. Okay. And how our brains, yes, your brain is your largest sex organ. Thank you. How our brains connect with all of these pieces. Okay. So When we're thinking about this, we have both an accelerator system and a brake system. All right. Our accelerator is the things that turn us on, the things that arouse us, the things that say, like, yeah, let's head to the bedroom, let's go do it. But all of us have different levels in which our accelerator is activated. Okay. For some individuals, it can be just like the gentlest brush, or like smacking their butt, or like one single phrase, and like, I am turned on and I am ready. Okay. For others, it takes really intentional effort. Like maybe they need to go read their spicy novel. Maybe they need to watch some porn. Maybe they need to use a vibrator for a little bit and get the experience started themselves and then invite their partner into the experience. All of that is within the range of normal. All of that spectrum. Okay. The reverse of this, the brake system, are the things that cause us to pause. Our brakes are there to keep us safe. They are there for a purpose. Our job, our brain's job, is to keep us safe in that with our brake system. But it can also make there be no sex drive because our brakes are so activated. Okay. So when we're thinking about things that can trigger our brakes, for me, I gave that example of like cooking breakfast plus packing lunches plus the list in my head, right? My brain is activated. Yes, so true. So true. Yeah, dirty books. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. If any of you are like big readers, we need to become friends on Goodreads, please. Please, please. Because I need more book recommendations. Okay, so brake systems, all of that. Some people are very, very aware of those things, and some people have a very, very low threshold where it takes a lot for them to notice their brake system. Some people, nobody else can be in the house because they don't want to be heard. All of these things, again, all of this is within the range of normal, okay? But there can be a huge discrepancy between these, and sometimes that is then affecting what your sex life is like. And if you are wanting to have sex more frequently, but your body isn't connecting to that experience, what things can we do? Okay. So I think, I love it so much. I think that we forget that piece when we're talking about these products a lot, because they can be a great quick fix kind of situation, but all of the brain is impacted by the experience of utilizing these products. And I think it's important that you understand the brain side of it before implementing any other products. All right. So when I'm talking about enhancement products, I'm talking about things that are going to create more blood flow to the area, which ultimately allows for more pleasure. It allows for your body to react to the experience more, which also allows your brain to stay in the experience versus getting distracted, or you hear one sound and you're totally off or whatever. Okay. So the first one I want to show you is GPS. This is a G-spot enhancement cream. You are going to apply this inside the vagina. So when we're looking at a vulva, this is a finger vulva, all right? We've got the clitoris, the vaginal opening. The G-spot is about 2 inches inside the vagina, and you're going to apply GPS directly in there. So you're going to put it on your fingertips and put it in. It is going to plump up the G-spot and make it more accessible, whether you are having fingers inserted, a toy, a penis, whatever is going in. It is going to be hitting your G-spot and making it more pleasurable by being more plump, more blood flow, more sensation taking place there, okay? The next one that I want to show you is Excitement. So we have a few different clitoral enhancement creams and gels. They're each a little bit different. None of them are better or worse than the other, but there can be some differences in them, okay? So for Excitement, when we are talking about something being applied to the clitoris, I am literally talking about directly on the clitoris, okay? Excitement is a warming sensation. It allows for more blood flow to come to the clitoris. 80% of people with a clitoris need clitoral stimulation in order to have an orgasm. All right. If you are not someone that regularly experiences orgasms, or it is challenging for you to get there, I always recommend starting with an enhancement product to see how that impacts the experience. All right. So Excitement is a warming sensation, and some people are like, no, I do not want anything warm. Some people love it. All right. So all up to your discretion and what feels good for your body. The other thing with this product is that it is a pump. So you're going to literally use one pump of it. Okay, do not put a whole lot on because, like I said, it is creating more blood flow to the area. If you were to put on multiple pumps of this, you may be texting me at 2 a.m. saying you feel like your clit is falling off. And I will say, did you use more than one pump? Because you should only use one pump. Okay, got it? So one single pump. So this is great for my people that struggle with directions a little bit. There's no shame. There's no shame. I understand the rebel life. It's fine. But one pump is very like it's a visual, right? Like just press it once, okay? All right, the next one is Rev. This is a masturbation cream for the penis owners in your life. I will be posting a little bit later tonight one of our masturbation sleeves for a penis owner. This cream allows for it to be a pleasurable sensation in that there is no pulling or tugging on the shaft of the penis, but it also creates a tingling sensation. It has enhancement product in it. This is specific for a masturbation sleeve or masturbation play, not for vaginal play. All right. It can be too intense and too much for vaginal play. So I don't want you to use this as a lubricant in any way. All right. It is an enhancement product specifically for a penis owner in your life. So it's a great gift for them if you want to give them an experience to explore their own sexuality, right? And that we, even as coupled people, are allowed to have individual experiences with our bodies and our sexuality. The same goes for the penis owners in our life, all right? Up All Night is a prolonging gel. If you, again, are somebody that has a penis owner in your life and have the experience of them finishing too quickly, and that is something that you've talked about of like, what other things can we try? What things would shift that experience for us? Up All Night is a prolonging gel. It does not numb the penis at all, but it allows for that sensation to just be a little bit minimized so that you can go longer and allow for that experience to last a little bit longer. All right, I'm going to be talking about this multiple times tonight, but I wanted to make sure I dropped it out there for you, the cleanup kit. Whether you are purchasing toys from me or not, if you have any toys that are bedroom accessories, they need to be stored safely and appropriately, and using a cleansing mist on them that is made for sex toys. All right, we should not be using any other soaps or sanitizers on our toys, because if it's not something that you would put on your vulva, don't put it on your toy. Okay, like just very clear cut and simple. The thing that you want to keep in mind with toy cleaners is that they are something that is not only cleaning and sanitizing the toy, but also conditioning the silicone, because most toys are made of silicone and you want something that is going to condition it so that there is no chance of it cracking and bodily fluids or bacteria getting trapped in there and then giving you a yeast infection or a UTI. Okay, so making sure that we're cleaning it appropriately and then storing it appropriately. These are our toy totes. They have a BioShield lining in them that keeps them from growing any bacteria, keeps dust. If you are still storing it in your bedside table, that's fine. Just put some toy totes in there because you want to make sure that they're not touching, that they are stored and cleaned appropriately. All right, Great Head is another incredible enhancement product. Again, if you are somebody that has a penis owner in your life, most people that I have interacted with over the last 5 years of doing this have not told me that they love the flavor of penis. Some of you do, and I am cheering in the back, applauding you, but most of my clients have not shared that experience with me, okay? The other sensation that comes up is if you are giving oral to a person with a penis, that gagging is a really real fear and not the most pleasurable experience, okay? So Great Head is the best solution to all of that. It minimizes your gag reflex. You're going to put it on the back of your tongue and just let it sit there for a second and absorb. It minimizes your gag reflex so that you can enjoy the experience without being worried about gagging too much. And it also tastes like strawberry candy. Oh my God, it is so good. It is so good, okay? If you have the choice of strawberry candy or penis, I, for one, will choose the strawberry candy, okay? It changes up the entire experience and allows it to be a more pleasurable experience for both you and your partner because you're in the moment, right? Versus being so worried about a gag reflex or not enjoying what's happening. You have an opportunity for that to be different, okay? All right, vanilla frosting. Oh, so this one is going to be the most powerful enhancement product that I have, but it is also a squeeze bottle. All right, so I'm going to tell you right now, you need to use discretion with this because I'm going to tell you pea-sized amount or less. Please type that in the comments. Pea-sized amount or less. Okay, pea-sized. I understand that not everybody has like the same visual of what size a pea is, but you're using a small amount, just like with the one pump, all right? A small amount that is applied directly to the clitoris or to the tip of the penis. Either is an option. This one can be used on any individual and it is safe for both bodies, but it is going to create all of the blood flow. All right. A lot of enhancement is going to happen with this one. It is a really powerful one. It is cream based, so it takes a little bit longer for it to soak in by I'm saying 30 seconds that it takes to soak in, and you're going to notice it right away. This also creates a cooling, tingling sensation, whereas the excitement that I was showing before is a warming sensation. So a different feeling, but a lot of power behind it. This is the product that a lot of customers come back to me a year later to get another bottle of, and they stock up on a yearly basis for this product specifically. Excitement was one of our newer ones, so I haven't had the refill of it yet, but this one, most people will come back a year later and get an additional bottle of it. So go ahead and stock up on it while it's on sale. All right, an amp. This is also a clitoral enhancement gel. So I would put excitement and amp on the same playing field. They are just warming versus amp being cooling. Okay. O is still the strongest. That's still the strongest option. So if you message me and you're like, I want the one that's the strongest, I'm going to know exactly which one you're talking about. Okay. O is the strongest enhancement product that I have. And then excitement and amp are on the same level, but warming versus cooling. They're doing the same thing. It just feels different and is a different sensation because of how they are being used and the products or the ingredients inside of it. Okay. So that is all enhancement products. Feel free to message or text me if you have any questions on those. I am going to be catching up on all the comments, all the questions, all the texts, all the things, I promise. And I will be live again in here at 7. Be sure to come back for those. I'm super excited to hook you up with all of those things. Feel free to comment here if you want to snag things or comment on the photos here in a second. All right. I'll talk to you all again in about 45 minutes. Bye.